I thought I'd start the vlog differently today with a cattail in the. Sorry, she just yeeted herself that way. Hey, it's your girl Bree. Welcome back to day 8 of 365 days of vlogging for me. I'll just get you. This is gonna be very short today. I've had a migraine today, so I don't have an update for activities today. I haven't done my yoga yet. I'm gonna try to find one that I can do with a migraine. So I spent most of the day in the dark under the covers because of I get migraines occasionally, and today is one of those days. So I won't be on here for long. I didn't do anything today. I will be doing my yoga, and the only other thing I was planning to do today is this vlog because I didn't want to break my commitment to myself and to you guys of filming. But I'll just update you on yesterday. So if you watched yesterday's vlog, you know that I took us outside. I was at work, so on my lunch break I went for a walk and I tried to vlog outside. It went okay. I felt a little self-conscious because there were people looking at me as I was talking, but I kind of just tuned them out. It's not like they were like pointing at me or anything. I think they could care less. Maybe they thought I was like famous or something because I'm like filming myself. Or maybe they thought I was a reporter. I don't know. But I think it went okay. I'm definitely down to try it again. I just need to figure out, because the only thing that makes me nervous, it doesn't make me nervous to film outside. What makes me nervous is like going into a place and filming, because it's like, I don't know if I'm allowed to do that and that kind of stuff. So I might have to do a little research before I try to do something like that. But I definitely am open to filming outside again. So we will be doing that again at some point. When I got home yesterday, I did manage to catch the post office. So I'll share with you what I got in my P.O. box. I have a P.O. box that I use for book related things. So like in case it hasn't happened yet, I did win a couple giveaways. So I've used a P.O. box for giveaways as my address, like if I get a book in the mail or something, but I haven't gotten any like actual book PR stuff yet. Fingers crossed 2026 I will get on some kind of bookish PR list and start getting books that I can share on here, do like unboxings and that stuff. Let me know if it's something you'd be into. I've never actually had to do like gotten one of those or had to do one of those, so that could be fun. But I did manage to get my book of the month club. So last year I did all 12 months. It was my first time doing book of the month. I did manage to do all 12 months of book of the month club last month. So I got two things. I got a hat that says book of the month on the side. And then this is the one I picked. It says born to read books, forced to read emails. It seemed perfect for me. It's like completely my humor and how I feel in truth. So I got that hat, which I also have the bookish person hat, the denim hat that everyone sees online. I have that. That's what I got the first month I started. I also, as my book like prize, I guess, for doing all 12 months, I got a book of the month book sleeve. It says book on it. Obviously it's their classic blue for their logo. It came with it has a zipper pocket, which is nice. I could definitely slip my Kindle in here. There's enough room between the Kindle and the book. I got a bookmark which says book of the month 100. I don't know why. And then it's like, I don't know what that's supposed to be. It almost feels like a puzzle because it's cut off, so I don't know what that says. But I got my book sleeve, and then I got this, which is Book Boss, and it says sleeves are in. Your 2025 reading challenge prize has arrived. Slip your book into something a little more comfortable. And the book that I picked for my book of the month is a romantasy book, and it's a special edition, so it has painted edges. I love a painted edge. It's by Melissa de la Cruz, which I've never read any of her books yet. It's called Rings of Fate. Oh, sorry for the glare from the ring light, but it says Rings of, it's metallic, obviously. The back says not your average fairy tale, and then the painted edges are, as you can see, intertwined rings. It's really pretty. So I'm looking forward to reading that. This is my 2026, January 2026 first book of the month pick. So I'm excited for that. And like I said, in the book sleeve, this book fit in the book sleeve. And I think I can fit my Kindle in here as well. So for right now, I'm going to leave it in there so my cats don't get to it. As you can see in the start of this vlog, they have no understanding of personal space or when I'm busy. So they just do what they want. I was trying to catch her because before I hit record, her face was like right in the lens and I was trying to start it, but I couldn't reach to start it. So the other thing that I got yesterday when I came home was something that I had ordered off of Amazon. And it's because for Christmas, one of the gifts I got was the like an embroidery hoop. I've never done embroidery, but I do love all crafts related to like crochet and knitting. And this year I want to learn how to cross stitch, but I also want to learn how to do embroidery. So I got an embroidery kit with, I think it's cats. Like, so it came with the rings, the embroidery hoops, I guess they're called. And then the cloth with that you do the stitches on. And I think they're cats and plants, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm excited to start that. And I know a little bit about sewing. I've done a little bit of sewing in my life. I took a textiles class in high school. And my mom is an amazing sewer. She's sewn Halloween costumes for me and all kinds of stuff. I should actually just ask her to teach me. And maybe I will do that. But if she has time, I'll ask her if she can show me some stuff on her sewing machine or whatever. I know how to like hem, and I know enough to like fix a pair of pants or like a split seam, but I don't really know all of the stitches and all that stuff. So because I got that kit for Christmas, I thought, you know what, I should treat myself, and I got myself a little embroidery book. And it's not the kind of book that you read necessarily. It's one of these. It's a cloth book. That has actual cloth pages. It's called a stitch book. It has cloth pages and it shows you, let me see if I can get to one. Basically, so the pages of the book are made of cloth. They're not made of paper. And when you open it, it has stitches. Oop, it has stitches. Is it upside down? It's upside down. My bad. Y'all are like, girl, I can't see that. It has stitches. So basically what you're supposed to do is you pick whichever one you're going to do. And actually there's a person on Instagram who I follow who does embroidery book covers. So like she'll do, whatever book she's reading. I think she has done a couple of like the famous, well-known book talk type of books so far. And I think she's also done like, did she do Taurus season for Bryn Weaver, or she did Butcher and Blackbird or one of those books? Basically, she takes her embroidery hoop, she embroiders the actual cover of the book. And I've been following her because I feel like she has good book recommendations. And then I love people who like do something extra on top of just their book stuff. So she's actually doing an embroidery teaching kind of tutorial thing every day. And she has one of these books. I don't think she has the same exact one, but the book she has does say like stitch book on it. And then it has these pages. So every day she's picking one, and she'll pick one of these and she'll show you how to do it. So I'm going to follow along with her videos. So I ordered myself one of these. So this year, my goal is to learn how to do embroidery, because not only can I do those embroidery cat plant hoops that I got, but I can also potentially do embroidery on like sweaters and other things. Because obviously I know how to crochet and I know how to knit. So if I knit a sweater, then I can do embroidery on it. And I've also seen people do embroidery on hoodies for like bookish quotes and all kinds of stuff. So if I learn how to do that, I'm going to be doing some of that this year. So I got this stitch book, and not only did it come with the stitch book, it came with this cute little case, which all the stuff fell out of when I opened it. So I had to put it in. A thimble. I love a thimble. And it's significant. I loved thimbles even before I started doing kind of fiber crafts, because they're related to Peter Pan, and thimbles mean kisses and the whole thing. Anyway, I'm very Disney adult. But it came with all of these different threads and then all the stuff you need for embroidery. So scissors, a stitch puller, stuff to thread a needle, buttons, all the needles, some pins, all kinds of things. And for some reason it also came with nail clippers, and I'm like, is this, I think the people who put this kit together are confused. But I got this off Amazon. If you want, I'll link it in the description in case you want it. I do have affiliate status or whatever it's called on Amazon, so I'll put that link. If you click, I do get a portion of it, so much appreciated. Just full disclosure, transparency. I don't want to be one of those people who are like, click this link, and then all of a sudden they get money and they don't tell you. So I'm going to be using this. It'll be another one of my many hobbies. You know, I have to have a lot of hobbies. I didn't do any of the Lego cat last night. I think by the time I got home, I was starting to feel tired. And then I think that might be part of how I ended up with a migraine today. It's like, I could tell my energy was off. And then by the time I woke up this morning, full on migraine. So I spent most of the day asleep, like I said. I feel okay now. It's a slight headache and like sensitivity to light. So like I said, this vlog will not be long. I'm gonna go do some yoga, heat up some food, and then tomorrow I'm back in the office, so I will be maybe vlogging outside again. If not, then I'll be here vlogging when I get home before my live stream, because I do have a live stream tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my Twitch channel. I'll drop that link here in case you are interested. I don't know what game I'm playing yet. I haven't decided. They did just drop in the game that I'm obsessed with, Dead by Daylight. They dropped the play test beta for the Stranger Things Chapter 2 DLC that's coming out. So they're adding 11. I don't actually watch Stranger Things. I just know everything about it from everyone talking about it. And I know a lot about the characters and the story and all that stuff. I want to watch it when it's all done, which is why I haven't watched it. I did the same thing with Game of Thrones. I didn't watch Game of Thrones while everyone else was watching it. I watched it when it was done. So I'm going to be starting to watch Stranger Things now that it's finished. But they're adding 11 and Dustin to the game, as well as a skin for Eddie, and Nancy's already in the game. So Nancy's in the game, and Steve is in the game so far. And they're adding Vecna. So there is that. So I might do that on stream tomorrow, because they're doing a play test, so you can like play as those characters before the pack actually comes out, or before the DLC actually comes out. So I might do that. If not, it depends how I feel. If I'm still feeling a slight headache, but I still want to stream, I might play something a little cozier. You'll have to tune into my stream tomorrow to see what I end up playing. But thank you so much for hanging out. Like I said, this is going to be, actually, I think, let me check. I managed to film somehow, even though I had nothing to talk about, for 14 minutes. So I guess I do know how to blab even when I have nothing to talk about. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you for tomorrow's vlog. I hope you have a good Thursday evening. Bye.